Hi, everybody. So, as you know, I like to play this game called GeoGuessr, and I
For just
usually
$67.
play on Sunday nights. So I thought it would be fun if and I
For just
usually
60
am just making sure things are working. I thought it would be fun if I invited some of you to play with me. So I don't want to do this on my main channel because it's kind of a unique thing. It's meant to be a fairly relaxing thing to do. Um, I'll try to remember to teach some English along the way, although I have to admit last week it got very exciting. Um, and I think I forgot to teach English. I got a new little webcam up here, so I have to remember where to look. But as you can see on the screen, the way this works, oh, I should say hi to Rod, the Brazilian English teacher is here, and I see Mode Eggs is here. Gabrielle says hi. Hi, Gabrielle. And Brent's here. Whoa, hey, what do you know? Look who's here. So Brent from American English with this guy. Cecilia is here as well. Welcome. We'll see what this is like. I'll try to remember to teach some English. So I'll say things like, obviously there's some motorcycles on the screen. We would call this probably a crossover. So it's not a car, but it's not an SUV or a truck. We have a taxi right here as well. As I'm talking a little bit about the English words that I see on the screen, you can start to try and help me guess what country we're in. So once we know what country we're in, we'll go to the map and we'll try to select where we are. I'll kind of look around and try to find some clues for us. But as soon as you think you know, let me know. Eduardo says, hi, Bob. How's it going? Good. Carolina's here as well. Elsa and Sina. Let me just scroll back there. I see, oh yes. And then sometimes I don't know how to pronounce people's names. I should learn how to do that. So if you think you know what country we're in, you should start to type it in the chat. I think we are somewhere in Southeast Asia. I say that because of the sign on the front of this store and the language I see there. And also because of just the sheer amount of motorcycles and scooters that I see. A very popular mode of transportation in some parts of the world. I'm glad to see everyone's wearing their helmet. So you didn't know the English word for helmet, now you do. So I see Brent saying Vietnam, and that was my guess as well, that we're somewhere in Vietnam. We have a few billboards and all that. And someone says Thailand. Rod says Thailand. I'm going to have to roll the dice here and decide between those two. Let's get our first guess on the board. So we have Vietnam or Thailand. Let's see if there's any more. Cecilia says Thailand. Someone's guessing Israel. I don't think I don't think it's Israel, but wrong script for Thai. So let's try Vietnam. Crossing my finger. Oh, it was Laos. So we were very close. We were one border away from getting the right one. So we were in the right vicinity with all our guesses, but we'll have to try on the next screen to see where we are. Okay. So we're beside a park. You can see there's a park over here. There's a playground here. Someone has their scooter. Now I'm going to call this a scooter because it doesn't look like a motorcycle to me. A motorcycle is much bigger. This is not a very North American looking vehicle. So I think we're definitely not in North America. Unsal is saying hi, Unsal. And Brett's saying crap because we got the answer wrong. It's okay, Brett. We have lots of time to figure out the right one. Probably a European country, says Mode Eggs. Hello, Saga. Good to see you as well. Let's see if we can get some writing on the screen. So Perchmanweg. So that does not sound it doesn't sound like we're in England or anything like that. Oh, let me go forward again here. Let's look at this. So this is a recycle bin. I wonder if we're in Germany. Is that possible that we're in Germany? Jarmila says hi from the Czech Republic. Good to see you, Jarmila. And then Rod says, I'm really bad at guessing places. I am too, Rod. I was trying to memorize today what side of the road people drive on in which countries, but I wasn't making a lot of progress. So the car plates. So I see Hiwa saying zoom the car plates. So generally, Hiwa, on GeoGuessr, the car plates are blurred out. So you see how they made the car plates blurry? So we can't actually read the license plates or the plates on the cars. So that's a little tricky. So I have a guess for Austria from Jarmila. Mercedes and Volkswagen. Yeah, that was a Nissan there. A few more scooters. Let's read this. Yeah, okay, let me see, people. Put some guesses in the chat. Tell me whether you think I think it's probably Germany or Austria, one of the two. The housing, the roof styles as well look very European to me. So Denmark, that's a good guess as well, I think. Let's see if we can get somewhere a little more populated. Trying to find like a storefront or something. Oh, there's some billboards up here. Let's read these billboards. So I do not. I was watching videos today too about how to play GeoGuessr. I'm going to guess Germany. Should we just guess Germany? Iwa says Germany. Kevin says Austria. Zarwell says it's 11 p.m. in Morocco. So you're up kind of late, although that's a fairly normal time to be up. Okay, we're going to have to guess. We're going to say Germany or Austria. Let me know in the chat which one you want me to guess. I'll wait just a second. Let me get my, let's get close to there. So we're going with Germany or Austria. German-speaking country, says Modag. So I'll just wait a few seconds. I'm not sure how much of a delay there is between, maybe part of Germany, says Jarmila. .at, says Eduardo. Did you see that? Is this Austria? Ooh, Eduardo. That might be a clue. Let's guess Austria. Let's just try. Here we go. Nice. I think we owe, that one goes to Eduardo. Thanks for the clue, Eduardo. I missed that sign actually had .at. By the way, that's how you, that's one of the ways you play this game is you learn all of your, you're supposed to learn all of your alphabets and all of the website endings. So we have a street sign here. This looks very Scandinavian or German to me. The location as well. I feel like we're maybe in Norway or Finland. There really isn't a lot else to look at here. Yeah, no, yeah, you're welcome, says Eduardo. Yeah, thank you. You helped us get a streak of 1 so far. But I feel like this one, like this looks very Swedish to me. Like maybe we're in Sweden. If you look at the colors on the balcony of the house and just the style of the house looks very, it's not Finnish, says Brent. Pretty definite statement, Brent. How do you know it's not Finnish? All we see is trees. It could be Finland. It could be, who knows? There's a bit of, we would call this an outcropping when you see rocks sticking out of the side of a hill. This is probably not steep enough to be a cliff. We would just call this a steep hill. A cliff goes down a lot quicker. Oh, and there's a river here with some fast moving water, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, Norway, Sweden is a good call. I'm going to go with Sweden. That was my first guess. I know I'm not letting you guys have a choice here. I'm just going to pick it. It's not Finland. I don't think the language is Finnish. Let's go with Sweden. Oh, it was Austria. Oh, we were like, from a European standpoint, I was way off. Let's do it this way. Whenever we get it right, I'll thank all of you. When we get it wrong, I'll blame myself. So So it was Austria. So we are down again. Our streak ended. Let's get the next country on the screen. Okay, so it looks like we're in an alley. It doesn't look like a road. We have a little red car on the side here. We would probably call this a hatchback. Yeah, interesting. There's a pile of bricks up here. Oh, there's a satellite dish on the house. I don't see any writing. There's a barrel up here. Oh, here's some writing. So we're somewhere. We could be in Cuba, actually. Let's see what this says. Yeah, start to give me guesses, people. I'm a little bit lost. Here's a mom with her 3 little kids walking along, probably wondering what this vehicle is that's taking pictures of everything. So we have like a community project center. Central South America, says Modags. Cars can help. Colombia, seems like Mexico. Colombia. Somebody here was out. Oh, they're gone now. Sometimes when you move along, you lose people from the pictures. A lot of people out for a stroll. Not very clear either. The resolution isn't very good. Maybe my internet is bad. Okay, give me some guesses. Spain, Mexico, says Uriel. Let's try Mexico. Peru. Should I click Colombia? It can't be Cuba, Bob. Okay, numbers of cars have a sign of a country. A lot of graffiti. Let's try Mexico. It's Argentina. I should have thought about that, but sorry, it's my fault once again. Wow, last week, you see down here, we have the number 7. We had a streak of 7. And so far, we've done 1. We got 1 country right so far. Okay, so this is a construction site. So we see there's a construction site here. This is kind of, we would call this actually a mini excavator. Like last week we saw a big excavator when we were playing Geoguessr. We would call this a mini excavator because it's so small. They have a few like guardrails up, some workers, some construction workers here. Cathedral Lane. So there's a hint for us. John Lewis. Okay, are we in America or are we in Britain? Because this looks old to me. This looks more like the UK, although I think this might be a one-way street, so we can't tell which side. Oh, these are not American license plates. These are definitely not American. Everyone's saying we're in Manchester, England, or we're in England, and Eduardo says Manchester. Let's see here. Nightbot says, Maria, you are the missing link. Goodbye. Oh, you might have been posting a link. I think Nightbot gets annoyed with that. So sorry, Maria. I think it just timed you out. Let's try the UK, everybody, and see if that's right. Okay, good. We have a streak of 1. So thank you for all of the responses. Let's, I don't want to jinx it. Wow. There is nothing here to identify where we are. Look at that. So there are some nice trees along the road. So we would call this the ditch. And then there's some nice trees along the road. We're definitely looking at farmland. There's farmland on each side. There might be something in the distance here. Yeah, okay, we have a street sign. So let's see if we can move to see the street sign. Okay. I don't think we are in North America. I think we are somewhere in Europe. But let's drive for a bit and see where we can go. Brent says that is Belarus. I don't know, Brent. That is what is over there? I think there might be a little town up here. Let's see if we can get to this town. It's over here to my left. You can see it over there. Might take us a while to get there. Could be Africa. Although, you know, these trees do not look like trees that you would see on the continent of Africa. Remembering Africa's a continent, right? Let's see if we can, what's this? There's something on the side of the road. Maybe a little bus stop? I don't know. Okay, let's hang a left. That's what we say in English when we're turning left. Hang a left. Let's take a left here and see if we can get to town. There's a fork in the road. Oddly enough, this road looks like it goes to the town. Oh, there's more of the town over there too. Someone says, Brent says, Russia is huge, odds are. Oh, I don't think Nightbot likes symbols either, Brent. Sorry, did you get timed out probably? I should tweak Nightbot to not be so intense. Nightbot's my only moderator right now. So Cecilia says, hard to guess. Gustavo says, yeah, this is... Okay, we've got a little bit more to go on here. We have a gate. We have a wall that's made out of concrete. And there's some holes there. We have some sort of garbage thing. Looks like firewood stacked here, maybe. Actually, that might be a corn crib. That might be corn. Okay. This is a hard one. There's no signs for us to look at. There's nothing to read. Let's see here. Maria said I had the same problem with symbols. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, Nightbot probably doesn't like too many symbols. I can fix that before next week. So, okay, so we're driving, I think, on the right side of the road. This car we would call a sedan or a four-door car. Oh, there's a license plate. We can't quite see it. But it looks like it is white and blue. Okay, we're going to lose our streak, everybody, because I have no idea where we are. Oh, wait. Can anyone identify this type of car? And can you identify, sorry to move around so much, the alphabet on this screen? Let's see here. So far, nothing informative. I want to guess that we're in Russia, but I don't want to make a mistake. I have to learn my scripts, but let's guess Russia. We're in Bulgaria. Okay. So we were in the neighborhood on the world stage. When you're in the neighborhood, you're close, but definitely we were far away. But I should have done a little more searching, maybe. Okay. No loss. Let's go for our next round. So we see far down the street, there's a church, and you would call this the steeple. So there is a church down the road. Let's see here. Again, it's very European in terms of the houses. It looks like Holland or something like that, or the Netherlands. There's a little garage door here. Let's see. See if we can get to the city center or the downtown. Oh, and are we in Germany again, or a German-speaking country? Not sure if that was, I don't think that was Dutch. You would think I would know more Dutch. Switzerland. Could be Switzerland. Mode Ag says this is Europe. Yes, I think so. And we have a guess that it might be Sweden. Oh, we have some graffiti here. That doesn't help us. Yeah, let me see here. Let's go a little further down and turn back. There's a gas station here. People are pulling up to the pumps because they need to buy some gas. Gas is €5.50 in euros, which I think is expensive. Oh no, sorry, I had my prices wrong. Okay, what do we want to guess? Switzerland or Belgium or Germany or Austria? Those are the guesses. Switzerland or Belgium. It could be the German-speaking area of Belgium. That's true. Got our signs here. Okay, we're going to have to guess. I see 2 Austrias in the chat. Do we go with Austria this time? Last time we didn't pick Austria. I see Germany from Esteban and Germany from Brent. And I see 2 Austrias in the chat. Oh, what should we pick? What should we pick? Let's go with Germany. Let's just, I don't want to guess Austria again. We'll see. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Okay. We're on a roll of 1. When you're on a roll, things are going well. Okay, we have an advertisement here for beer, and it's called Sanwald. I'm not familiar with that brand, but it also, you can see the word der here, which I think is definitely German. Let's see. We can find something else. Oh, Turkey. But that could be an ad to vacation in Turkey, right? Like, to me, this looks like an ad saying you should come to Turkey for a vacation. So it doesn't mean we're in Turkey. So once again, we call this a mini excavator. What do we have here? Mineral water. It's a guy who's working here. Here's a truck with a trailer. This has got to be Germany again, don't you think? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's drive around just a little bit more and see if we can find a little bit more. Like, this is looking very German to me. Give me some guesses. Germany again. Brent says Germany. James says Germany. It's not Turkey at all, says Modags. No, that's true. You think they would give us Germany twice in a row? We're going to find out. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. Feeling good about this. Hopefully we get something somewhat descriptive. This is not very helpful. Let's see here. While I'm doing this, if you're one of the 59 people watching and you're wondering, what are you watching? I like to play Geoguessr. So we are playing Geoguessr right now. Okay, so this is an English-speaking country, but it looks quite warm. Like, I'm thinking we're in New Zealand or Australia. One of the two. We're going to have to do a bit more searching. They're driving on the, yeah, so that makes sense. Anyways, this is Geoguessr. It's a game where you get a street view from Google Maps. And you have to guess. I like to play what's called Country Streak, where you have to guess what country you're in. And I think we're in Australia or New Zealand. What do you guys? Jarmila says America, Florida, and Maria says United States. I don't think it's the United States because I think we're driving on the wrong side of the road. And we're going to check this gas station up here to see if the price is in gallons. Pretty sure it's in liters. So everyone's saying USA, but I really don't think so. There's the Netherlands, not Holland, and it's not a Dutch. We speak Dutch. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry, Tomek. We use a lot of different terms for your country. We say the Netherlands, we say Holland. We don't always get it right, so sorry about that. Yeah, it's not the US. It's definitely not. And I think I don't have a lot of knowledge about Australia and Happy Dog Grooming. I want a sign that says, like, Australia's best pizza or something like that. So anyways, here's a pizza shop. So you can order a pizza from here, Mario's Pizza. You can get your dog groomed at the Happy Dog Grooming. So this is a place where they clip your dog's hair and nails and stuff like that. Hairdresser. Okay, give me some guesses, people. It can't be Canada because I don't think there's anywhere in Canada, Jarmila, that has, or Esteban, that has palm trees. So we have to guess whether it's Australia or New Zealand. Those are our two choices. Give me the choices, people, in the chat. Let me know. Rod says New Zealand. I see Australia, Australia. I was really hoping to see like a website or something. Oh, there we go. We got it. I think we got it. So here we see .au. I'm pretty sure we're in Australia. Yes, there we go. That's 3. Why, after we get one with lots of things to look at, do we get this? Should we just guess Ireland? Should we just guess? This is definitely, I would say, a colder climate because of all the grasslands. And I want to say that we're in Ireland or Scotland, although it could be even further. Oh, here we have something to look at. So we have to figure out whether this is Irish. It could be Irish. I don't know a lot about my languages. I will over time. So Tomic says Holland is only a part of the country called officially the Netherlands. I will make sure I remember that, Tomic. Here in Canada, us people of Dutch descent, we just call it Holland. So B&B is actually a term for bed and breakfast. It's kind of like, this is Guinness, isn't it? We're in Ireland, aren't we? If you know your beers, I'm pretty sure this is a Guinness beer. So I'm going to guess we're in Ireland. Anyways, B&B in English stands for bed and breakfast. It's when you pay someone to stay at their house for a night and you get a bed and the next morning you get breakfast. I'm looking back and Brent says that blade of grass looks familiar. Okay, let's find Ireland here and let's guess. And we now have a streak of 4. Good job, people. We are definitely doing well. Cross your fingers that if we have another remote location, that there's a beer sign on the road that I recognize. Oh my. Okay, so these houses, these are raised off the ground. We sometimes in English say that these houses are on stilts. So we must be in a place that maybe floods. Like this water back here must flood sometimes. Even this little thing is up in the air. Interesting. Driving on the right side of the road. So we're not in Australia or New Zealand. This man has a tractor. It's 4-wheel drive, by the way, just because I know my tractors. Okay, well, where are we? This is interesting. Let's drive for a bit and look around. Oh, here we have something to read. This doesn't help me much because so much of the world shouldn't leave his farm equipment in a puddle. It's a bad idea. As one farmer to another. Just a bad idea to leave your farm equipment in a puddle. We have a truck here. We have another truck here. These do not look like North American trucks. And we're seeing what I think is Spanish on the sign. Very wet though, eh? Like very lush and very green. Here's a man walking along the road. Hello, sir. How are you today? Here's another group of people walking along the road. I think they're waiting in the shade of this tree. See how this shade here must be a lot cooler. Okay, we're going to have to guess. Argentina, Argentina. We have 2 guesses for Argentina. Do we just go with Argentina? Colombia, Ecuador, Panama. I like Panama. Like we could be a little more in Central America. Let's see here. Panama, we're in Ecuador. Oh, too many guesses. Okay, we got to look a bit more. We got to get something else that identifies this. So we have just not a whole lot to look at. Was this a sign here? So here's another beer sign, if that helps anybody. I can't read it. Okay, what are we going to guess? Paraguay, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Panama. We're in South America. We got to guess. I feel really, really bad. Okay. It's a pretty green part of South America. Let's let's guess. Look at the ads. Ecuador. Should I just do Ecuador? I've seen that a couple. Let's try Ecuador. Sorry, I pulled my microphone out. I was so excited. We got it. Thank you. So Esteban said Ecuador. Farida said Ecuador. A few people back said Ecuador as well. Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm looking at, my chat's on my other screen. Okay, we got 5. Bob the Canadian got so excited he pulled his earbud out of his ear. Oh, now I'm bumping my microphone. Well, here's a nice little mailbox. When you live out in the country, you have a mailbox like this. And these people must like dogs. I don't know if that's a hint. We have what we would call evergreen trees. Oh man, this could be Canada. We have Century 21, but I believe they do in the United States as well. Let's see if we can get a closer look. So that's the sign from what we would call a realtor. So this place is for sale. And the company that is selling it for the person is called Century 21. This is not a Canadian style of phone number. I think we're in, what do you think? That was an intense reaction. Yeah, Brent's saying we have Century 21. We do too, Brent, but I don't think this is not a Canadian or American style. Oh, we're in New Zealand. We're in New Zealand, everybody. If you want to know how I know, it says .co.nz. We're in New Zealand. Well, let's look at a couple things. This house is for sale. 13 hectares, 3 acres, 4 viewing. There's the phone number. 3 bedrooms and an office, open plan living, 1 bathroom, 1 car garage. Well, too bad we can't drive in and see. You'll see though that they have some pasture. So when you have a fence around a field, it's called pasture. And yeah, there's a nice little country lane and the house is up on the hill. Very cool. Anyways, we're in New Zealand. Let's get that registered and hopefully I'm not wrong. Here we go. We got 6. Got 6 countries. Hey, if you're one of the 77 people watching, this is Bob the Canadian trying to teach a little bit of English while he plays his current favorite game, which is called Geoguessr. So here we have some graffiti, and you're welcome to join in. You can tell me in the chat, and you can let me know. I'm just going to check what the delay is. Yeah, you guys can. It's fairly quick. I think it's quick enough. Okay, so these are train tracks. We are at what's called a railroad crossing. I think this is a telephone booth, possibly, with a T on it. I've never seen a telephone booth way out in the middle of nowhere. It looks like things are measured in metric. This is for kilometers. So Jarmilla, I have Nightbot set to be pretty intense right now. Nightbot doesn't like capitals, apparently. Okay, we need to get to the other side of this sign. Hopefully we can turn around and see. Oh, did it disappear? Wasn't there a sign up there? Yeah, and then when I go the other way, it's gone. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a village or small town. Not sure what that says. Sorry. And I'm really curious. This is a skull and crossbones. This is something you would see on a pirate ship like hundreds of years ago. And I'm having trouble reading the script. Island Resort has a question. What's the question, Island Resort? Go ahead, ask it. And Legit says Poland. And Carlos says good evening. Hi, Carlos. Hey, while Island Resort is asking his question, or their question. So these are definitely big fields here. And it looks like we're getting to some sort of small town. Some really big tanks here. I don't know what those are for. Eastern Europe, says Jarmilla. This looks like possibly electrical wires, or it might be some pipes or something. Hey, Island Resort, this is more of a live stream just to play GeoGuessr. But yes, a week with 2 E's is 7 days. And weak is what I am in the winter when I don't do enough exercise. So, hey, here we have an excavator again. It looks like they're doing some work out here. Bulgaria, says Yasin. Nice table on the outside. Looks like someone's boots are outside and someone's shoes are outside on that table there. This might be like an outdoor oven. That might be nice. I don't think we could get in here, could we? Oh, here we have some information. Borgolam. Trying to figure out. Are we in Italy? Does that say IT? I think we're in Italy. I don't want to guess, though, without other people telling me if they think we're in Italy. If you think that says .it, that would mean we're in Italy, but it's kind of fuzzy, actually. So, yeah, are we thinking Italy? Jarmilla's saying Italy. Saga is saying Italy. Marco says Romania, but I have a funny feeling we're in Italy. Hey, look at this. This person has a nice vegetable garden. I'm not sure what they're growing. These could be potatoes. This could be cabbage. There's a little greenhouse down here. These are probably tomatoes because they're staked. When you grow tomatoes, you often put them put stakes in your garden. Wow, this guy is a serious vegetable gardener. Let's give this guy, I'm giving this guy a thumbs up on Google. Like, he is, we would probably call him a market gardener. He probably grows to sell at a market. So yes, I think we're in Italy. Let's get that guess in and we'll go to the next one. We're hoping we're right. There we go. We're at 7. I'm nervous to keep going now because I really want to beat our streak from last week. Oh my. Oh my. I have no idea where we are. I have no clue. What? I feel like we got 7 right in a row. Carlos says I'm really confessed that Bob is one of the best English YouTubers. Well, I'll agree with that. I'm a YouTuber. I don't know if I'm the best, but I am just happy to see some of you come out and play this game with me because I think it makes it a lot easier. I don't think it's cheating. Okay, let's see if we can get a little closer to this sign. Okay, I don't know where we are, but I feel like we're in Norway or Finland or Sweden or Denmark or something. We have the ocean, or at least a big lake. We have mountains in the distance. Saga says, I love Italy. Higmat says, please click Iraq. I don't get to choose, though, Higmat. They kind of just give me. Kevin says, we're in the middle of nowhere. Yes, we are definitely in the middle of no. Oh, I just about clicked by accident. That would have been bad. Okay. We have a little sign here, but no hint. To me, it's like, thanks, Island Resort. I think a lot of people would like to go to an island resort right now. Island resort. Why do we see do you guys know the word excavator yet? Because I think between last week and this week, I feel like we've seen an excavator at least 7 or 8 times. This is an excavator. This is not a mini excavator. This is a full-size excavator. And I think this is probably a dump truck. A dump truck, the back can go up. So let's see here. Okay, well, give me some guesses, everybody. I think Velkommen. Are we in Iceland? No, we're not in Iceland, are we? I don't think we're in Iceland. There's a boat out in the water. Let's see if we can find another sign. Here's a nice little recycle bin here. This is probably where you get on the boat. So it's probably actually a ferry. It probably carries cars. And then this is probably the schedule. Here's a life preserver. Finland, Norway, Sweden. Yasin says Sweden. Eduardo says Norway. Cecilia says Norway. What kind of cars, says Carlos? Well, I think this is an old Volkswagen. And not sure what this is. Not that good with cars. Is it a Volvo? If it's a Volvo, does it mean we're in Sweden? Oh, I can't go that way. That's too bad. Like here's some more cars. Okay, what do you think? Oh, hi, Rachel Ting. Good to see you here. We're going to have to guess, everybody. We're going to have to guess whether we're in Norway or Sweden. So, was that an Audi? That's what Marcos is saying. So, Norway or Sweden, Norway or Sweden, Norway or Sweden. So I have one for Sweden from Primiciero. Brent says Norway. Rita says Norway. I got a lot of Norways. I'm clicking. Oh, we did it. We totally got 8. We got a streak of 8. So we have now broken our streak from last week. So that was good. Excellent. Okay, so we have a streak of 8. Hopefully it gets simpler from now on. Being someone from Canada, I would say this looks a lot like Canada. And I know I say that a lot. I would say it looks like Canada because there's big fields, there's evergreen trees, pine trees, spruce trees. This person, we're driving on the side of the road that we drive on in Canada. Let's see what this sign says. I'm not sure. This does look like... Are we in Holland? Does that say... Sorry. So are we in the Netherlands? I'll try to get that right. Oh, it's in meters. So we're not in the United States. By the way, this sign means there's a phone and you can get something to eat up ahead in half a kilometer. I can't read that sign. This team is great, says Sita. Way to go, says Modags. Cecilia says yes. Yes, thanks for cheering me on. And Rachel Ting says hi, thanks. More coastline in Norway. Yeah. Norway definitely has a lot of coastline. Okay, we have a sign here, but it's blurred out. You can go over here and you can... Looks like there's some logs laying there, which even more makes me think it's Canada. Let's look at this sign. No, we're not in Canada. We're somewhere in Northern Europe, I think. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's keep driving. Let's see if we can find Rykio. Are we in Poland? We might be in Poland. I have no idea if we're in Poland. Hey, let me get a sip of water while I drive here. I'm trying to reach with my other hand. Oh, we have a sign here, and I think I might have missed it. Okay, we have a couple signs here. Bema. I don't know what that means. Let's go a little further down the road. Hi, Marshall from Brazil. Good to see you. And Moses says, hi, Bob. Hi to you as well. We're trying to figure out where we are, everybody. We have a streak of 8 going right now. So, and then Hikmat says hello from Iraq. Good to see you, Hikmat. Well, so this is a bus stop. You can see there's a little bus stop here. You can stand underneath. Little sign of a bus there. So that's how I know, another reason I know it's not Canada. There's no bus stops in the middle of the countryside in Canada. Okay. Oh, past this information. If someone, it's not cheating, I don't think, if someone looks up that information for me. Hi, Lolly. Good to see you. Lolly, we are lost in the middle of nowhere in some country, and we need to identify where we are. Nous sommes perdus. Maintenant. Let's see here. Congratulations, Bob. You are the best teacher. It's very easy to learn from you. You know, I hope that my love of playing Geoguessr is actually helpful for some of you. I think it is. Sometimes I forget to actually teach some English along the way. But okay, let's keep going for a bit. Let's see what we can find. Information. Here's another little sign. Now we can't read it. It's not legible. When you can't read something, you say it's not legible. Modag says that it's a Finnish word. Highwood says there are no Asian countries. There definitely are. Like we have been, last week we were definitely in Asia. This week we have not been there much. We were in Laos briefly. Scania, so definitely Northern Europe. Finland. So should we check Finland? Let's check Finland. I'm willing to take a risk this time. Go with Finland. Here we go. There we go. Streak of 9. So if you're wondering what a streak is, it's simply a streak means that you've gotten a certain number right in a row. You know, when a team wins 6 games in a row, you say they're on a winning streak. So we are currently on a streak of 9. Oh, thanks for checking the name of the company. That's a good trick, I think, to have you help me out by searching it up. So we call these lawn chairs or deck chairs or patio chairs. We have some of these, but they're white. What I don't like about these chairs is eventually the leg breaks off. Usually at the time of year when I've eaten too much for a few months, and then I sit in one of these chairs and it breaks. I don't know if any of you have ever had that. Carlos says, I work at Scania. Very cool. I really like those trucks. We do not have any trucks from Scania in Canada. Oh, here's a big hint. We might be in Hungary, people. I'm gonna say that HU is probably Hungary. It's got to be Hungary, but we should look around for a sec first. We see it. This is a pretty heavy-duty steel gate. This, of course, means do not enter. If this was English, it would say do not enter, and then this means that there's cameras, of course. But yeah, if you're wondering, we're hoping we have 10 now because this, I'm pretty sure, is Hungary. Hopefully we're in Hungary, though. Let's tour the city a little bit, though. We have a couple city buses here. Blue city buses. We have a we would call these like a low-rise apartment building because it's only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. So sometimes we say high-rise if it's really tall, but sometimes we'll say low-rise. Yeah, I think we're definitely. Cecilia says Hungary. Tomek says Hungary. Hey, Tomek, I called the Netherlands Holland again. Sorry about that. I'm trying to remember. So here we have another bus stop, and we have a kind of a mini billboard, or we would just call this an ad for Fujitsu. So not a Hungarian company, but definitely, I think I had a Fujitsu laptop once. Oh, and there's some nice flowers growing here over this fence. Okay, we're going to guess Hungary. We're going to move on. This is probably a corner store. Might be a bakery, actually. I wonder if this is the Hungarian word for bakery. Okay, let's guess Hungary. Let me make sure I can find Hungary. There we go. Congratulations, you have received a new badge. Perfect streak. Boom. That's 10 countries in a row. Well, thank you. I'd like to thank all of you for helping me out. Oh, I'm banging my thing here again. By the way, I am just drinking water. I know when I'm clunking around, you might think I'm drinking something else, but I'm not. Brent says, where's Nori when you need her? Yes, that would be handy if she was here. Ace Watson says, yo, what's up, Bob? Tomek and Cecilia and Maria all guessing Hungary, Modags as well. And then Lolly's here, right? Sita says, congrats to all of us. This is going to be hard next week, though, when we have to break a streak of 10. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll even go further today. So there's Kia Motors, but oh, is this a giveaway? If I drive this way, I get to Barcelona. I'll just tour around. You guys tell me what you think this means. This sign says, drive this way to get to Barcelona. So let's have a little tour here. I originally thought maybe we were in South Korea, but the signs over here made me think differently. And the sign over here, it said, almost looked Spanish and French can be very similar, urgence or urgences. We have a traffic light. It's both red and green. So if I ever go to this country, I should figure out what to do. Carlos says Spain. Maria says Spain. Ace, Uriel says Spain. Marco, Spain. Unsel says Spain. Yes, I think we're definitely in Spain. Lots of graffiti on the wall here. I wonder if this is an ambulance. Yes, this is an ambulance. So it might be on its way to the hospital. Lots of graffiti here too. Beautiful, beautiful place though, like palm trees. This must be in a southern part of Spain. Let's guess Spain though, and let's hope it's right. I think it's right. España. Yes. There we go. We got 11. Okay. Now, someone did mention that we haven't been to Southeast Asia much, and I'm wondering why that is. We seem to have been, oh, I think we're in Holland, or sorry, I think we're in the Netherlands. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but I'm thinking if we look here, NL, I'm pretty sure we're in the Netherlands. Why has this been so straightforward lately? So I want to get on this road though. I don't know how to get there. Oh, I can just jump over. Hey, look at this guy. He has got a little, oh, he disappeared. Let's go back. This guy has a little trailer behind his car. And because I'm pretty sure it's the Netherlands, we're probably going to see a few people on bikes. This is a camper van or an RV. Definitely. Tomek says her means rent. So these are actually residences, right? Or they might be small businesses. Oh yes, they're definitely small businesses. And then this to me just says, has Dutch written all over it, Vlinderhof. So definitely, should we guess or should we go on a little tour of the country where my parents came from? I still have not visited. I don't know how to speak Dutch. I wish I knew how to speak Dutch. That would be really cool. But yeah, this is very, very nice. Beautiful. Oh, we're not allowed in here. Okay, well, let's guess the Netherlands. And then we'll see how we're doing. Okay, we got 12. I believe we got 12. Playing on my own, I've only ever gotten like 5 or 6. So this surprised me. This is a new account though. I have a Bob the Canadian account just for doing this live stream. Anyways, yes, thanks to everyone for helping, although that was pretty straightforward. Okay, speaking of Southeast Asia, we must be somewhere very tropical and very warm. Trying to get a look at these signs here. This guy's happy that he's on Google. He's got a big smile on his face. Let's have a look at these signs here. Cecilia says, this is so fun. Oh, I'm glad you like it. And then we have Unsel guessing Malaysia. And it's a lot of bikes. And I am unfamiliar. So part of my homework is I need to learn my alphabets. I'm unfamiliar with where we are right now. But they sell Sensodyne toothpaste, which I think last time I was at the dentist, I got a thing of Sensodyne. And they sell Coca-Cola just like every other country in the world. Okay, well, let's keep driving around. There's a nice little motorcycle that you can buy. India. Unsel says India. I am not super familiar with India, but let's see here. There is some English as well, right? So A.B. Taylor's Happy Text. India, India. Eduardo says maybe the Philippines. Bear Vilson's here. Hi, Bear Vilson. Says Thailand, possibly. We're at a streak of 11. It makes me not want to guess too quickly. I have another India as well. Beautiful India. Let's guess India. I got a lot of India. Let's zoom in to see the beautiful country of India. And let's see. I'm pretty sure we're seeing the same script. I'm not sure that it's India. Hawaii, Burma. Oh, now I'm worried. Sri Lanka. Oh, it could be Sri Lanka, couldn't it? We're gonna guess India. Oh, this streak is over. And we were so close because we could have very easily. Yasin actually said it was Sri Lanka, and I doubted it. And I should have clicked on Sri Lanka. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Let's just start again. Maybe, I don't know if we have time to beat a streak of 12, but let's just play a little bit more. Whoa, there's a car over here. Let's go look at this car. There's a car on the side of the road. It's a hatchback. That's what we would call it in Canada. It has different names in other parts of the world. I can't see enough of the license plate. It looks like it might have a bit of a trailer hitch on it. Okay, so we are looking at a rocky hill. Valdena says hello. Josiah says Greenland, which I think would be Denmark, actually. I think Greenland, and if I click on Greenland, I bet you it will highlight Denmark as well. Yeah, you see how Denmark gets highlighted. Let's see here. We have a little building on the side here. Looks like might be under construction. Well, at least we found some buildings to look at. Oh, I thought this was writing, but this is just paint that's falling off. Sometimes paint, eventually it flakes off. Paint something. Let's see here. Little car there. I think this place sells roofing material. Like I would think this is all roofing material. Oh, we do have some writing. Okay. Are we in Greece? Let me know if you guys hear it. So here, have a look at this sign and tell me if you think we're in Greece. That's my guess for now. I want to go look at this building over here, though. It's a very nice looking building, like nice big balconies. So Eduardo says Greece. I don't know a lot about Greece except Athanasios, who is always in my live streams, is from Greece. He's probably sleeping right now. But he could probably tell us. Let's look at one more sign and see what we can find. Oh, I drove past it. Yeah, let's guess Greece. Let's find Greece and see what we got. First one down. Excellent. There we go. Okay. Another little hatchback. We would call this a station wagon. I don't know if they call it that anymore. Kind of an older term. We call this a cube van. I don't know if they call it that in America. Maybe, pretty sure Brent's still here. Brent, do you call this a cube van? Like a small van like that? Oh, I think we're in France. Yep, I think we might be in France. My mom lives there. We're bound to see countries every once in a while where people have relatives for sure. But yeah, I think this is a mail truck in France. I'm pretty sure this says La Poste. So we'll wait for Lolly if she's here to weigh in and tell us if we're in France. But I'm pretty sure we're in France, which I've never visited. This is as close as I've gotten to France. And here is, looks like these kids are out on a field trip or they're walking to school. Brent says, we don't call it a cube van, but I don't know what we call it. Yeah, probably just a truck. Lolly says, La France. So let's look here. Théâtre de Lorient, Centre Dramatique National. Oh, what's this? Not sure if that's just a ticket booth or... Yeah, but these kids are definitely out on a tour. Maybe they're going to see a play or something like that. Who knows? Brent says we should call it a cube van, though. You should. Let's go look at that van again. Because it looks like a cube. Okay, let's guess France. Let me make sure I can see the whole country. The hexagon, there we go. We got 2. We're in New Zealand. Should we just guess right away? That was fast. Josiah says, my mom lives in France. Wait, Josiah. He lives near France. I see. I'm sorry, what did I just say? Oh, we're in New Zealand. Okay, let's take a little look around and then we'll guess New Zealand. I'm happy that like we're way out in the countryside and at least there's a little sign here that tells us where we're at. New Zealand. We got 3. Nice. Too easy, says Maria. Yeah, it was too easy. Oh, but now are we going to get a really hard one? Look at all this space. It's very flat, eh? And these are all 1-story houses. Like most houses in Canada are 2-story houses. They have a first and second floor. Oh, we have a street sign here. It's common. Wonder if we can go down here and see this other sign. For sale. I think we're in New Zealand again. I think how many New Zealands have we had today? I think we've been in New Zealand quite often. Anyways, once again, .co.nz, we're going to go with New Zealand. Yeah, did I say A? Sometimes it slips out. Okay, so we got 4. Oh, if this has to be Canada. This is basically what my backyard looks like in the winter. But what if it's not? So hard to decide, so hard to decide. Okay. Well, let's go down the road a bit. Let's see if we can find something. Unsel says, you are good at this game, Bob. I think I'm getting a little bit better, but Unsel, I also think I just got really lucky tonight. So one thing I'll say about, in Canada, the center line is normally yellow, not white. So I'm thinking this isn't Canada. I'm trying to catch up to this car so I can see, what's that? Just stairs out in the middle of nowhere and a statue. That's interesting. Maybe Russia, yes, and I wonder if it's Russia. The problem is I can't catch up to this car. I want to see what car. Maybe I can jump in front of it. Now it's gone. Oh, it's there again. Okay, should we just guess Russia? Maybe we should. Modag says, you like the A's? Let's guess Russia. Let's see. Oh, Bulgaria. Is this how we started tonight? Didn't we start by guessing something was Russia and it was actually Bulgaria? I think we did. So we were in Bulgaria. So again, we were relatively close. You know, we were in within a few thousand kilometers probably. Let's do 2 more and then I'll call it an evening. So I want to watch the Raptors, the Toronto Raptors basketball game is on tonight. It started at 7. But I'm what you call a fourth quarter fan. So basketball has 4 quarters, and I like to watch the Raptors, the NBA team from Toronto. But I usually only watch the 3rd and 4th quarter. So this to me looks like a power generation station. Like they must be generating power there. Like I'm just guessing at that, but it also doesn't look North American. Like the structure of the windows makes it look like we don't normally have arched windows in our architecture. Oh, maybe we'll get lucky here. We're in Italy again. Yeah, Modag says half the map was Russia when you selected it. When you click Russia, that is a lot of area for sure. Okay, we're in Italy, so we have to go at least one more country. We get it. We'll go till the streak is gone. Okay. Hey, so this kid has a little scooter, so she's out walking with her scooter. This is a 4-door hatchback. I feel like we're in Russia. Why do I feel like we're in Russia? It's possible. So I'm a little bit, it's Russia, 100%. You guys have vans like this painted with camouflage? And how many of these little red cars exist in the world? I feel like they're everywhere. Okay, let's guess Russia. Wait, let me look at this car first. The Volkswagen. Okay, we're going to guess Russia. Try again, Ukraine. So once again, we were in the vicinity, okay? So we guessed Bulgaria a couple times, or Russia when it was Bulgaria, and this time it was actually Ukraine. So, hey folks, I'm going to wrap it up. So it was fun. That was actually a whole hour. 87 people. I didn't know 87 people were watching. Hi. If you're wondering what you were just watching, I like to play GeoGuessr for fun. And I thought it would be fun to just live stream while I play to get some help from other people. So let's view the summary and let's go to the start page here. So we have a streak of 12 going. If I have the time, we'll play again next week, Sunday night. That will be fun. But anyways, I'm going to say bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me get the right answers. And have a great evening. I know for some of you, it's really, really late. For some of you, it might be Monday already, possibly. Yeah, it depends. I should check my time. Anyways, I'm going to spend the week learning a few different alphabets to help me be better at the game. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.